Okay, so I wanted to come on here and explain a few things about the Oreck vacuum cleaners, and I want to give people some um, suggestions on just an idea of what the machine is like and what you can expect when you own one. Now, I will say that Oreck as a brand is not quite as excellent as they used to be, but they're still pretty decent, I would say. They still make fairly decent machines that I think would last a very long time if you take good care of them. And yes, so I'm going to just explain a few things now. I have mine right here, and I'm going to show you um, what it looks like here. Now, here is the Oreck vacuum cleaner. As you can see, I'm sure a lot of you have seen these on TV and whatnot, but very, very simple, very basic. They get the job done. Handle is very nice, very easy to use, very comfortable in the hand, and you can get almost flat, but not quite because the head doesn't make contact with the floor if you go all the way. It's about right there. It's about as low as you can go, but you can still get under beds and lower profile furniture. Like a couch up on legs and stuff like that. They are very well built. The cords that you get on them is very, very thick, very durable, very chunky end with the plug, and the cord itself is just beefy. It's so nice. So cords on these are very, very good quality, I will say. Now, I do believe you get a 30-foot power cord minimum on these. I've seen them like 35 to 40 feet on some models, depending upon what you get. Now, a lot of your models that you're going to see today, power switch is going to be on the handle, just a rocker on-off switch, and some of them have 1 speed and some of them have 2. This one is only a 1 speed, but the 2 speed you would have a lower speed for like hard floors or delicate rugs, and then a higher speed for carpet. This one just has the 1 speed, which is that higher speed. So if yours has a 1 speed, you're just going to get the full maximum power. So another thing is very easy to change the bag. Most of your Oreck vacuum cleaners, like the XL series or the XL21 or any of the uprights like this, are going to take the style CC bags. The Oreck Magnesium is going to take a different bag. So you're going to open it up, and then as you slide it out, it closes up for you, so it minimizes the amount of dust that's spewed out. And here's your bag. Now this is massive. It's gonna hold a lot. Honestly, you can probably go 6 months, 9 months on one bag, if you wanted to. You can get these really heavy-duty fabric-type bags. I do recommend that, especially if you have pets, because it just filters out better. It doesn't really clog up or stink all that much. And my bag right now is like that full. And some of these, this is a generic bag, but most of the genuine bags will have a maximum fill line about here. So, yeah, right where my finger is on the top would be your maximum fill line. And then where my finger is towards the bottom, that's where I'm at. So I've still got a lot of space in here. And I don't use this machine primarily, but I do write the date of when I put them in. And so, put it in early September, and it is now February of 23. So, that should tell you something. Now you're going to put it onto the track here and snap it on. Now, this is assuming that yours has the docking system. The really old ones, the bag collar would just snap onto the piece. It wouldn't have that cool bracket. But this one is about 12 years old. I think it's a 2011 model is when it was manufactured. And some of them have headlights and some of them don't. That's really up to you if you want the headlights. You'll have to find a little bit more premium one if you want the headlights. But generally, if you have the headlights, you're going to get the on-off switch in the handle. Most of the time, the ones without headlights are going to have a foot switch on the bottom. So, yeah. And there's no handle release. You just pull back, and it kind of locks into place. So, there's that. Now, on the bottom here, here's your roller. Does a fairly good job with cleaning. If you have lower pile carpets or things of that nature, I think this machine would be good. If you have a house with primarily hard surface floors and just a few area rugs, this machine I think would be excellent for you. But if you have like a lot of Berber carpeting or a lot of like flat, low pile, kind of a loop pile or a commercial grade type carpet, I think this would be excellent for that too. If you have a lot of thicker carpet, it may not do as well, but it just depends on your house. Now, this does not have tools on board, so you would need to have a separate canister vacuum cleaner for your above floor cleaning and everything. There are a couple good ones that are out there that I think are good. Abyssal Zing or a Eureka Mighty Mite would be great in conjunction with one of these Orecks. Excuse me. So, yes. So, they are advertised as weighing only 8 pounds. That's the weight with an empty bag. As the bag fills, it's going to get heavier. But even with a full bag, it's like maybe 15 pounds or so, which is about the average weight of most vacuum cleaners today, that you would get at Walmart or something like that. So, and honestly, I think bagged vacuum cleaners are they're gonna be more reliable for you. They're gonna last you a lot longer. They're gonna be easier to maintain. And cost-wise, they really don't cost all that much. You're honestly going to be spending more on filters and other parts, and you're going to spend more time cleaning out a bagless vacuum cleaner than you would just to change a bag. And with these Orecks, especially these classic Orecks, parts are everywhere for them, both aftermarket and genuine equipment. They are very, very cost effective to repair. They're very cheap and easy to keep running. They are just phenomenal machines, and people have them for 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40 years. I mean, all the time. And so, and they just run and run and run. And honestly, energy wise, these use a lot less energy than a lot of vacuum cleaners do. I think they only use like 4 or 5 amps of power, which may or may not be a big deal to people, but you know, if you are conscious about, utility consumption and stuff, this is by far one of the most efficient machines on the market in terms of power consumption and still doing its job. Now, this takes the Oreck style CC bags, and like I said, they're everywhere. You can get them genuine or aftermarket. Personally, I don't really see a difference between the two, but if you have an old machine that's, been around for years and years and years, it's way out of warranty, it was bought a very, very, very long time ago, and it's like 20 plus years old, I wouldn't worry about running generic bags, really. That's just my opinion. I only paid $25 for this secondhand, and so I'm not too concerned about it. I do run higher quality bags, but I don't feel the need to use genuine bags. If I find genuine bags for a good price, then I will buy those, but I'm not too terribly worried. But just make sure that you get decent bags and keeps the belts changed, keeps the rollers changed every 10 or 15 years, and a new brush roller is like $10. So I mean, you really can't go wrong with these. I mean, if you just want something to get the job done, and you want maybe just you just have an apartment and you just need something to get the job done, or if maybe you're getting a little older, maybe your kids have moved out and you don't have quite as many messes and quite as many people in your house, traffic in your house, this will serve you really well. It's very, very good for elderly people or people with disabilities, where a larger, heavier machine is a little bit harder to use. And yes, also, even if you do have a family, they still are excellent machines. Maybe you're a mom, maybe you're pregnant, maybe you're, um, just whatever the case may be. I mean, if you're physically not able to use a larger, heavier machine, these are excellent choices, and they are reliable. They will last you a very long time, um, and I mean, they're just foolproof. Um, you know, they can run for decades if you keep up on the maintenance, you take care of them, and you keep them clean. They're going to serve you for a long time. So I hope this was informative. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.